Hi everyone, welcome back and happy spring. I have so much to share with you in this video. So here's my entryway, and the first thing you'll see are these copper spray painted eggs from Dollar Tree. I have that in my entryway along with the candle I got on clearance from Target last fall and a dollar spot bring plaque. I also have my pineapple from my Goodwill challenge, which just holds my cell phone. Now going into my living room, you'll see a Dollar Tree vase with some filler, which is just little pastel colored foam Easter eggs. On the other side of this pretty bare shelf, I have a DIY for you. These are handprint Easter lilies. All I did was traced each of my daughter's hands, which was probably the hardest part. Then using some pipe cleaner for the stem, I went ahead and I rolled the hands and taped it closed. And then I used scissors to kind of fold over and roll the fingertips to make it look like the petals of an Easter lily. I'll include the link below to the Pinterest page where I first saw this idea because it was not an original one for me. Here's the next Dollar Tree DIY. I'm sure you've seen these succulents around. They're just plastic, but I sort of color blocked the container by wrapping and hot gluing some yarn. You can do that with washi tape or anything else to get a really custom and spring look. Also, to make it look a little more real, just add a small layer of dirt to the top. Now on the window ledge, you'll see my next DIY. These are baby food jars. I've never used these to feed my daughter. I got them specifically for the DIY. This brand looks really good and the jar is so cute. I just poured the food into a different container so I didn't waste it, and it cleaned everything up. So going to those stickers I showed you in my recent haul, I picked a few of the more spring and Eastery ones. I went with bunnies and chicks, and I applied it to the center of each jar. I wanted to press firmly around all edges to make sure that when I go to paint, it's not going to seep through any of the sides. I took them outside and I gave each one a coat of paint I already had. These are colors I've had for a long time. I didn't want to spend more money. My advice is to peel the sticker off shortly after the paint dries. I waited several days and the sticker got really brittle and it was a little difficult to take off. Although it did come off and the project worked out great, it might have been easier if I had done it sooner. Once all your jars are empty, you can do whatever you'd like. You can fill it with a tea light, one of these battery operated ones or a real one. You can use them with different colored spring candies. These can be a name tag plate at an Easter dinner, and they can be a favor, anything you can think of. I just think they are just a really cute way to decorate. And the thing that I'm really proud of, the Easter baskets. I spent a lot of thought on these baskets. I wanted something they could use year after year, that I could potentially give them when they're grown, that wasn't so Eastery if they didn't want to use it. Something that was durable, didn't break, so I ended up with these chicken wire kind of baskets that I found at Cost Plus World Market. Inside the basket is your typical stuff. I'm going to put some treats in an Easter egg. I have a few books, a little sticker, Violet's getting a harmonica, Olivia's getting a new pillowcase, things like that. Olivia is getting a chocolate bunny, and Violet will have like a pouch of different sauce that she might like. So this is me creating the Easter basket. They came with different fillers, so I split it in half because it was quite a lot. It was very, very messy. I tried to keep it clean by adding a piece of canvas to the bottom, but that didn't really help. I also had a bag of green filler. I'm choosing paper over plastic this year because I don't know, but I feel like it might be able to be recycled easier. Well, who knows if that's really the case. But I also split this bag in half, so each basket only got a little bit. But the thing that I really like is their name labels. So I used this principle. It was really just 2 banners, but I shrunk it down to get 6 on one piece of paper because that was the size I liked. Then I did my regular thing I do when I'm making any felt shape. I taped it to the felt and cut around it. You could probably freehand this, but I know that I would probably mess that up as well. You could also sew, but I don't do that very well, so I used puff paint, my old trick. So I made it look like I stitched around the perimeter. Before I wrote their names though, I did hot glue them to a piece of colored yarn, and then I looked up a font online to get the penmanship I wanted, and I just wrote their names as best I could in the puff paint. And as for what's going inside the eggs, we'll just do different edible treats, from little crackers, maybe some raisins, little chewy treats for the first time this year, chocolate chips. I'm going to run out and get some grapes and strawberries, stuff like that. I also saw this bunny tail thing on Pinterest. I'll link that below too, and I thought it was a really cute idea because my toddler likes marshmallows a lot. So going back to the tour, I made this art here. My daughter just went crazy painting a piece of paper, and then I got a printout to make it look like the shape of a bunny. So that's usually how we end up doing art for the mantle. So there's my spring and Easter DIYs on a serious budget. If you want more, today's video was a collaboration, so there are so many more videos with Dollar Tree DIYs listed below. Please go check those out. Thanks for watching, and maybe I'll see you in my next one. Bye.